Hi everybody and welcome back to some more project cars here on this channel. This is KPG-GOONER here, and in today's video we're going to be doing another race and base setup on a vehicle on the Renault Sport Pack that came out in January. Now this vehicle, the Formula Renault 3.5, we actually did a race on, but we took it out on default settings, and to be honest it wasn't great. And I've done a few races in this around other circuits and it didn't handle very well, and it does kick out a lot. So I spent a couple of hours doing a reasonably good base setup, which will be good for many circuits, trust me guys. And we're going to be doing a race and testing it out, so let's get into this. We're probably going to do a circuit which is pretty good for sort of Formula Renault sort of car. I think we're going to go for yeah, let's go for Brands Hatch GP. Right, let's adjust the settings. It's on 90. I'm going to up that to 95. Not ready for 100% just yet with this vehicle. I haven't raced this base setup in a proper race yet. Right, we've gone up for 14 opponents. We put ourselves at the back of the grid as well. And we'll do a few more laps as well, because there's going to be quite a few cars to get past. And the AI on this level are going to be pretty full on. They're going to be quite aggressive in their overtakes on this circuit as well. So we're going to get into this race. Hopefully it'll be another good race, and I'm going to show you the base setup at the end of the video like I normally do. It's a good setup guys. I've tried it on quite a few circuits. I hope you like it. Now let's get straight into the racing. Here we go. Right guys, so here we go with testing this base setup on Brands Hatch GP. Now this race is going to be a pretty quick race. These cars are quite fast, and we're going to have to be really careful on our overtakes. Like I said, the AI are very aggressive on this level, so they're going to be pretty hard to overtake, so we're going to have to be really careful. Let's try and take as many places as we can in this first lap. So we've started in 15th at the back. Let's try and get through these first couple of slow corners and try and gain some places if we can. No, I'm getting blocked off here. Can I go around the outside here? Can I gain a couple of places? So I've accelerated down the side of the cars there. Can I get into this corner and hold them off? Oh god, he's made a collision there. See what I mean? They're so aggressive. They don't like you overtaking and they fight back. Can we get into this corner and just hold off the car behind me, trying to get up the inside? I can see him in my mirror. Oh, got a good drive up the hill. Let's try and get a bit of slipstream here. Can I pass these two cars? Oh god, did you see that? I saw the other car touch wheels and it bumped up a bit, and I've managed to take advantage of that, and we're up to 12th. Awesome. We've got to try and stay with the pace of the race, otherwise the cars in front, we are not going to catch them, because they are pretty quick on this circuit at this level. But let's just try and take it nice and easy and stay in the race and get some heat in these tyres as well. I can just feel the brakes and don't feel 100% grip there, but I've got a nice drive around that corner again. Can I take this car here? This corner is quite tough to overtake on. I'm going to have to go out wide. No, see what I mean? The AI again just took the inside there, and I lost the place, but I had to slightly back off as well, because you don't want to be run out into the gravel. Can I get down the hill? No, it's not going to have none of it. Let's try and get a nice drive down the hill. This isn't a bad start so far. Let's try and get up the inside of here while they slow down. Yes, can I just get nice and tight and hold that car off? And we've gained another place. This is not bad. This is the sort of progress we want to make. Try and take a place each lap if we can. 2 if we can. Can we get another good drive around that corner? That car slowed down for some reason. Maybe got too far up the gearbox of the car in front, and I'm taking advantage of that. Oh god, I think he just slightly touched the back of my car trying to get up the inside. Let's try and get a nice drive behind this car. We're trying to gain as many places as we can in this early couple of laps. But we're up to 10th. This is steady progress, and that car just touched the curb there and lost a bit of speed, and we took advantage of that as well. But we ran out wide. We went too fast into that corner, and we've lost a place. Oh no, we've lost another place, so we've dropped down to P11. That's not what we wanted to happen, but we've got to stick with it. We're still in the race. At least I controlled it and got back onto the circuit, but I did run it too fast into that corner. But we managed to get another good drive around that corner. Can we get past it far enough to get into this corner and hold him off? No, he's made contact. He's pushed me out. I had to fight with the car to keep on the circuit. Oh my god, in this early couple of laps, this has been a tough race already. I told you the AI are pretty aggressive on this level, and they are showing that early in these first couple of laps. Oh my god, this is going to be tough, and I'm only in 10th, but we've got plenty of laps to go, so I'm just going to, now I've got a bit of heat in the tyres, hopefully I can settle down and get some consistent times in around this circuit. Right, we've got another good drive around the corner. That seems to be a good corner for us, and the cars don't seem to get round there very quick. Let's get nice and tight and get a nice drive up the hill again. Can we gain another place here? And we want to sort of get as fast as we can in the first couple of laps and get up to the cars that are leading the race if we can. But if not, I'll be happy with at least trying to get a podium on this level. That would be a good achievement, I think. This base setup, like I said, guys, is a very stable setup, and as you can see already in this early part of the race, even with those little knocks here and there, I'm still managing to gain quite good control over the car, and it just seemed very quick around the corners, and it's shown against the AI. Some of these corners I'm not fast in the AI, and again I cannot seem to go around that car as fast as they can, and maybe I need to get more tight into the curb there and stop them getting up the inside of me. Now that was a 1:13.5, so that's our fastest lap of the race so far. Oh dear, I almost ran it a little bit wide on that, down that hill bit. Let's try and get nice and tight into the slow corner here. What we want to do, guys, is try and put in as many consistent laps as we can, and hopefully that'll be good enough to win the race or get a podium. And we've got another good drive on that corner, and again we've gained another place, and we're up to P7. That's awesome. So we're on the 4th lap up to P7. There's still plenty of laps to go in this race, but we're slightly slower on that sector, so we've obviously got held up a bit, and that slowed us down a bit, but we'll try and get a nice slipstream around this corner. Hopefully we can go through that corner a bit faster, but still not as quick as I'd like, but I will get more confident as the race goes on. Staying in the middle of the road, you seem to get a better speed around that corner. Just try and stay in the middle of the road for this corner, not hit the curb. But the AI goes straight over the curb, and they don't seem to be affected by it. But I don't like taking the risk too much, not in this sort of car, because if you accelerate too early, the back end does spin out quite a lot. But to be honest, this setup is the most stable setup that I've had on this vehicle. I've done a lot of laps around a lot of different circuits doing this setup. I've spent quite a lot of time on this, maybe about 3 or 4 hours, so hopefully it is the finished setup that I'm going to use. And we managed to dive up that car then, get the brakes on, so we've got a lot more heat in the tyres now, and the brakes are working a hell of a lot better. We managed to make that move, and that we're up another place. Can we get past that car here? We've got another good drive for that corner. P5. We are going really well, but looking in front of us, I think the leading cars have got quite a lead, and we were half a second quicker on that sector, so we are definitely improving. But you can see them in the distance. I've got a lot of time to catch up, but I'm going to have to, like I said, keep putting in these consistent laps and just keep eating away at the time if I can. So my fastest is 1:13.5. Can we improve on that? And we were only a little bit faster at that sector, so we must have lost a bit of time around those last couple of corners. Let's just try and keep it consistent if we can. Let's try and get around this corner a bit quicker. We pulled to the left last time. Let's try and get nice and tight into the corner and get a nice drive. That was slightly better. And to feather the brake a bit, it is a little bit twitchy for that corner. It is quite a challenging corner. Yes, and that's the fastest lap of the race so far for us. A 1:13.2. So let's see if we can still improve on that. I still reckon we can get into the 1:12s if we can get a clean road in front of us and probably get a bit of slipstream. Let's try and get nice tight into that corner. Again, we've got a nice drive down that corner. Look at that. Brilliant. And we got really into that corner. Can we hold it? Oh no, he's made contact as he pulled into that corner. Maybe we weren't far enough past it to make that sort of pass. See, that was so lucky that the car didn't totally spin out, and I managed to gain control of it. But you've got to be so careful trying to overtake the AI on this level. Let's try and get nice and close into him. Oh, that's 2 scares we've had in this race so far, and we're still in the race. But we're on lap 6. We're only halfway, so we've got plenty of time to get into a podium position. We only need another 2 places to get to achieve that. And we've got a nice drive around that corner. Can we get up the outside of it? I don't know if we're going to get past it enough to take the car. No. Did you see the speed? And he overran it. Oh God, he almost went straight into the gravel there. God dear, seeing the AI just taking risks there. He doesn't want me to pass. Let's try and get him down the hill if we can. Let's try and get a nice drive down the hill and try and get him in this corner again. He's going to brake there. Yes, up the inside, nice and tight. That wasn't bad. Yes, and get a nice drive. Brilliant. So we're up to P4 now, and really trying to push ourselves now. this race is going really, really well. So we've got to keep on putting the pressure on the AI. And we went a little bit too fast in that corner. I really had to fight the steering wheel. God dear, almost went off there. Really kicked out on the curb. That was my own fault. I went into the corner too hot and didn't start braking early enough. And it's those sort of mistakes and concentration that will cost me the race. Let's try and get nice and close if we can to get through that corner. Get a nice drive down the hill. See, these cars are running at a faster speed. I'm not catching as easy. And I went actually faster at that sector and we got around that corner pretty quick. See, hopefully we can get a faster lap here if we don't get held up. Can we get past this car here? Again, we're going to attempt this overtake at this corner, which is insane. No, again, the AI was not having any of it. Oh God, I'd like to get in the inside myself sometime, but they don't let you have that position. And yeah, it cost us a bit of time, but it was still a 1:13, so that's not too bad. Can we gain another place here? Can we get past this car through this corner? Yes! You always know they're going to brake a little bit earlier than me. And that's another place. So we're up to P3. Now we're on lap 8. Can I win the race? I said I'd be happy with the podium, but if I can win the race on this level, I'll be absolutely ecstatic. And maybe we should have put it on 100%. But let's not count our chickens just yet. We've still got a long way to go, and I could still probably crash out. But I'm going to just keep my foot down as much as I can through that corner. Still a little bit unsure just to really accelerate through that corner. But let's just try and keep it in the middle of the road. Get a nice consistent time through there. Let's try and go through here pretty quick. No, slightly slower at that sector. We must have lost a bit of time. But as long as we gain on the front two, I'll be happy. We've got plenty of laps to get close if we can. But we've got to eat away at that time because they're probably going to be running around the same sort of speed. So we've got nice and tight into that corner. That was much better. If that's the sort of position we can get in and not let the AI take that position, hopefully we can catch them. But we need a faster lap on this 9th lap. If we're going to catch them up, hopefully we can eat away at a little bit of time through this slow sector here. Oh God, that was nice and tight. That was slightly quicker. Right, let's try and get a nice drive around this corner. We know we're quick through that corner. Let's keep on pushing, as the computer said. Push, push, push. Old Ben Collins is telling me to push. I'm trying my best. Let's try and get a bit closer through this corner coming up. Get a nice drive around this corner. Just trying to hold a faster speed. That was a little bit better. I swear I can go for that corner a bit faster. See, they like going nice and tight into the curb there. I don't feel that it's worth the risk if you don't have to. Oh God, I really had to put the brakes on a bit there. I went into that corner quite fast. Nice and tight. Oh, just ran it onto the curb a bit there, but just accelerated slowly so it didn't spin up. Nice and tight into this corner again. No, ran it slightly wide. Again, I'm getting a little bit carried away because I'm trying to stay the same sort of pace as the cars in front, and I can't go through the corners as quick as they can, especially those last two corners. Let's try and gain a little bit more time on this lap if I can. Let's try and get close to him. Right, accelerate. No, not going to get past him here, I don't think. I know I can get a nice drive around that corner. Right, let's get right up his gearbox. Let's push all the way. Come on, I can do this. Really struggled around that corner again, and we're not running very quick on this lap either. We're really starting to slow down. I don't know, it's because I'm getting a little bit nervous, or it's just a bit of anxiety, I don't know. But let's try and get around the corner. Oh God, he blocked me off there. I was going to try and overtake there, but I'm backing off. Oh my God. Oh, I couldn't go around the outside on that corner. That would have been a total mistake, and I probably would have got onto the curb like I did in the first lap. But I managed to back off a little bit, and I'm still in the race, but we're getting nice and close now. We're getting a nice bit of slipstream every time we get around the corner. Can we take him here? No, we know that's not going to happen on that corner, and we ran it wide. God, this is going to be a really, really close race now. We're going into the 11th lap now, and I'm in third, but trying to fight for that second place, but this AI is not letting me have an inch. Let's try and get up the inside of him here. Can I get up the inside? Oh God, it's really tight. Yes, I managed to get past him, and we're into second. This is awesome on the 11th lap. Can we get another good drive around this corner? Can we take both of them on this lap? Yes! What a drive around that corner. Let's just try and get nice and tight so he doesn't try to get back at me. I can see him in my mirror, but he's gone on the outside. That's the slower part, and I managed to close him off. Yes, we held it, and we're in first. Now we've got a 1.5 laps to go. Can we hold on and bring home a victory? Now this base setup is showing you guys it's awesome. You have got quite a bit of control on this car, on these sort of circuits, and I hopefully will bring this home and get the victory. But I'm not gonna start celebrating just yet, because now I'm leading. I tend to make mistakes. I always do. I get a little bit nervous. Let's get nice and tight into that corner. Don't let the AI get past. Right, last lap. Here we go. Hopefully it'll be mistake free. But you know, if you've seen my previous other races, I do make the odd mistake here and there on the final lap, especially when I'm leading. Right, let's get nice and tight into this corner. Right, we can go through there a little bit slower. Don't push it too much. Just try and gently take it through the corners. No silly mistakes. Just try and get a better corner here. Nice and tight into the corner. God, that was not too bad. Get a nice drive. We're definitely not going to hit a super lap here, but this is okay. Let's get a nice drive around this corner. Yes, we're not far to go now, guys. I can smell the victory. Ugh. God, struggled a bit on that corner, but we've only got a few more corners to go, and then we're home for victory. This has been an awesome race. Don't muck it up now. Right, guys, we're having a look at a replay here of that excellent pass I did on the 11th lap to get into first place, to lead the race home to victory. Look at this. This was an awesome pass. So that was one. Got a nice line into that corner. And then I lined up this car on this corner. Nice bit of slipstream. Excellent pass. Got nice and tight into that corner to make sure he didn't get past, because he tried it on the outside. And got a good drive up the hill. That is absolutely awesome. And that's the pass. So we're coming up to the final corner of the race, and we're still leading. Are we going to bring it home for victory? Yes, we are. What an awesome race. 12 laps. And I'll tell you what, there were some really tough moments in that race, but we got through. We made a few mistakes, but that base setup is pretty good, guys. I really do think you should try it. If you haven't done a setup on this car, give it a go. And also, guys, when I show this setup, if there's anything you need to change and it makes it better, let me know, because it's good to help each other out on these setups. Right, let's get into the base setup, and let's quickly flick through it. Here we go. Right, guys, here we go with the base setup. I'm just going to quickly flick through it, guys, and feel free to pause the video and jot it down. Now, this base setup was absolutely brilliant today. As you can see in that race, it's very stable. I spent a lot of time on this, quite a few hours. I did a few laps round Donington, Road America, Snetterton, Alton Park. It is good on nearly every circuit. It's really stable. I just can't fault it, and it's the best race I've had in this vehicle since it was released in January, and I do quite a few races in these sort of vehicles, and I was quite proud of this one. I'm not going to change anything, but if you do need to tweak it, and for whatever reason, let me know in the comments below, and I will see you soon for some more setups on this channel very soon. Thank you very much for watching, and bye-bye.